Okay guys, it's actually not as dark as it seems. It's the wee hours, almost like a little after 5 a.m. But I did promise to get these posted. You can see this is a Zanflare F1. You can't see the light right now, but that's its lowest setting you're looking at. They call it moonlight. And as you can see, it's a very, it's a moonlight. It's just a lumen or so. It's not supposed to be bright. This is a great little light. I actually like it a lot. It does have some fallbacks, but for the most part, it does what it's supposed to, and it does it very well. Now, you can't see the trees over beside my building because I haven't got the light turned up. I just turned it up 1 notch. That's considered low. 1 more, that would be medium. 1 more, and that's high. Now, to give you an idea of high, it is raining, I'm sorry. You can see it has a very nice throw, just on high by itself. The edge of that pasture you see is about 35, 45 yards, I don't know exactly. Now, to get to what they call flare, some refer to it as turbo, you double click. And there, that's very bright. Let me step around the corner here a little bit. That treetop, even though you can see the sun starting to come up, that treetop is 60 yards away, easy. Now it will step down, but no, it won't step down immediately. I'm going to turn it back down a little bit. And this is what, yeah, let me show you. That's considered low, I think. Wait a minute. No, I double clicked. Alright. That right there is considered low. See how bright that is? I'm about 10 feet from that wall. The way this light operates is it's actually very simple. You have a tail switch, which I'm afraid you cannot see. There are photos, but it has a tail switch that all it does is turn it on and off. Click the tail switch, it's off. Click it back again, it's on. I mean, there's no, that's all it does. It also has memory. Also has a side switch, very easy to click, and that takes you through your modes. I'm gonna have to back up from this wall or it's gonna blind the camera. That's low. 1 more click, that's medium. 1 more click, that's high. If you want to go into flare, I have to back up some more. Or some people call it turbo, they call it flare. It's a double click. And as you can see, that's extremely bright. I think it's advertised at like 1200 plus lumens. It easily, in my integrating cell, it easily hits that. It's rated a little low, if anything. Now, if you need your hidden modes, which would be SOS and whatnot, you just press and hold the side switch a couple seconds. There's your strobe. 1 more click sends it into SOS. Click it again, it'll go back to strobe. To get it out of that mode, same way you got in. Press and hold side switch, 2 seconds, it will go right back to the last setting. Now again, let me go through these just so you can see. Can you barely see the light right there? That is, like I said, that's like a moonlight. Very, very low. Very nice in a dark area where you don't want to disturb anybody. I have to turn it away from that to turn it up. The next step up, that's low. That building's 30 yards away. No, that building's 35 yards away. Probably easy. That's low. 1 more click, that's medium. Those treetops, and like I said, you can see the sun coming up. The light's still on them. 1 more click. That's what they would consider that high. And in the strobe, flare, or what some of us would call turbo, real quick double click. Well, see, you gotta do it quick. There it is. Press it again, it goes back to the last mode. Double click again. the double click, it's not the light doing that. That's actually me. You have to give it time. I do it too fast. It's click, click. It's not super fast. There, let's put it down in like low and click, click. See, boom, there it comes. See what I'm talking about? It's not super fast, but it has to be fast enough. Hit it again, it goes back to the last mode. Double click, boom. That's extremely bright. I like this light. There's a photo that I took. You'll be able to see it. It'll be posted above the video in the review. About the thing I like most about this light, and I wish there was just enough light out here for you to see. In fact, if you'll hang on, I'll make sure there's enough light. I'll cheat and give us a little bit extra light here. There we go. I'm going to turn the flashlight off. There's that tail switch. And all it does, on, off. There's that side switch. Takes you through, and that's, I mean, it walks you through every mode. They're very simple. Last mode memory. I can point it downward here. That would be high. Double click, boom. Then just one click takes you back to where you were prior to that. There's that little moonlight. 2-second hold, strobe, press it again, SOS. Again, it'll just go between those until you hold it 2 seconds. Press and hold 2 seconds. Goes back to it was in mood light. Here's what I like most about it though. If I can do this with one hand. Watch this. This light is USB rechargeable. And what you do is you unscrew this. This is the most ingenious thing I've seen on a light in a long time. And when you do that, right there, is where you plug in the USB for charging. Then when you're done, screw that back down nice and snug. Screw it up. Now this doesn't come down, this goes up. That actually confused me at first, but it's not hard at all if you pay attention. Now the really cool thing about that is what it does is it holds the water resistance. You don't have to concern yourself about, did I put the little rubber cap back on it or anything else. Also has a little nipple right there, steel nipple. That's really good for breaking glass. If you get someone out of a car, something like that. This is just a good all-around light. Not perfect. The belt clip that goes on it fits right here. The reason you don't see it on there is that the one drawback it has is when you have that on, if you do happen to take the tail cap off to change value when you use a different, higher drain battery or something like that, the tail clip tends to spin as it does, and it will scratch the sanitizing if you're not careful. Not really a lot of drawbacks. I mean, that's pretty much it. As you can see, it's easily an EDC. Okay, I had to get out of the rain. It was actually starting to come down a little too hard, and I wear glasses. That wasn't working out well. There's that little moonlight. I'm going to end it on this. There'll be I don't know. Most of this will be video. I am simply so stressed for time between work, our store, and keeping my promises about these lights, which I will do. I'll evaluate every single one I can. I haven't tested the current load on it yet, but I will get to that, and I will add that to the review. I hope you guys enjoy this. I can highly recommend this light. There will be a URL, a link, along with the review to show you where you can get it. Very inexpensive too. Nice light. Love the USB feature. See you guys.